Hello and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So it's time to rescue Princess Peach finally after so much dithering from me. But yes, we are going to rescue Princess Peach. And indeed, doing so, Rosalina finally uses her power to actually power up the thing. Yeah, no Fox McCloud needed here. Seemingly her star power is enough. Why did they do this in the Super Mario Galaxy movie? I don't know, but they didn't. Apparently, Rosalina had to be the damsel in distress in that one, which doesn't really make sense given that she could beat down Mega Legs. Yeah. Anyway, because of that, dare I say it, the Comet Observatory will head straight for where Bowser's seemingly taken Peach's castle, including the thing and seemingly the airship as well, and then Rosalina will use her powers to create a bridge over to Peach's castle and whatnot. So yeah, which honestly still looks cool after all these years. Seriously, you can actually still tell it's a Wii game, but of all the Wii games, it is one of the ones that really push the console, I dare say. Anyway, here we go into the final galaxy in the game, Bowser's Galaxy Reactor. And this one has A, some of the best music in the game, and B, quite a bit of part of the song gets used in the Galaxy movie, but I don't know, man. Well, anyway, we start off with these tractor beam lights, which push you to one side. Kind of like the gravity mechanic would work, as I say. I don't know if it's the same or not, but yeah, the gravity mechanics, such as in Dreadnought Galaxy. Beware of the fire bars, they will torch your ass. If you're playing the thing, as I've gone back to the 3D All-Stars version for this one, if you're playing on thing, be wary of that, but at least if you are playing the 3D All-Stars version, not 3D, the combined version, sorry, of Galaxy 1 and 2, then it may be a bit easier with assist mode because of the fact, as I say, but never mind. Here we have our warp that will take us up to the top and being guarded by a couple of dry bones, but as I say, never mind that. Then we come to this area with a huge amount of lava and everything, where some of the platforms will try and sink into the lava. Yeah, so yeah, and the fireballs going all over the place. I don't know. And that's another thing I will say with the not 3D All-Star version, the new version with Super Mario Galaxy 2, is that it does kind of depend on where you thing, because sometimes it treats like a lava burner as like an official death, which I don't get at all. I'm gonna say assist mode is really finicky in the new version of Mario Galaxy on the Switch. So yeah, but never mind that. Let's go across here. These ice blocks are annoying, and I'm a bit nervous about trying to skate on them because of the fact that they're so small. Seriously. Yahoo! Let's go over here. More firebars, yada yada yada. There's also a couple of tornadoes. Now, I don't know if you use them or not. Maybe you can get a power shroom out of them. I don't know. But yeah, going down here will take us to this area with the blocks and everything. So let's wall jump over here. Be wary of any things in our way, of course. Yeah, don't cling to the ceiling. Of course. One thing you can do is actually switch not perspectives, but where Mario is, basically. Although I am down to like 1 health here. And in this area, we will, I think this is where the Banzai, or Bomber Bills, as they're known now. Yeah, as well as regular Bullet Bills, but we'll get to the Banzai Bills a bit later. Yeah, for whatever reason, Nintendo renamed them Bomber Bills. I don't know why. From the Super Mario Brothers movie onwards, Yeah, I don't know why they call Banzai Bills Bomber Bills now, seriously. Then again, they ever say in the Super Mario World cartoon, they actually called old Banzai Bills Magnum Bills after their Japanese names, Magnum Killers. Yes, seriously, that's what apparently Banzai Bills are called in Japan. Magnum Killers, seemingly. Ow. Yahoo Waga Gaga Ga. I could indeed direct the bullet bills towards me, but I'm not gonna do that. Nope. And apparently I'm back to this area. Oh joy. Bullet bills area is pretty much the end of the course, yeah. It's a lot harder playing it than showing it off, I dare say. Because we're already at where Bowser is. Although, we are greeted a bit by Bowser Jr., but he isn't doing much here. He's probably just babysitting his mother. Going by Super Mario Sunshine anyway. Although having said that, Bowser Jr. doesn't necessarily think Peach is his mother, so... Yeah, well, Bowser waits at the very end and probably will get attacked by some of Bowser Jr.'s cannons, right? Yeah, I thought so. So, be careful making your way over there, because as... with previous boss galaxies, they can fall off, and there's a power shroom off to the left if you're able to get it. Also a one-up shroom if you want it. Anyway, here's Bowser, and finally we face the Koopa King for the fate of the galaxy. Seriously, no boomsday weapon here, however. Though maybe that's what Will Bowser was supposed to be in the Galaxy movie, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that giant planet is supposedly where he's... I don't know how old you are, Bowser, given that you're voiced by Poe in the movies. But I don't see you saying skadoosh. Anyway, that being said, let's go to the first part of the final fight against Bowser. So, basically, it's largely similar to normal, actually. The difference is he starts rolling up into a ball, into a power-up that will be later used in... dare I say, Galaxy 2?! Seriously! Did Nintendo intend to use the boulder power-up like before? Because it looks like it, anyway. Basically, like with the boulder blocks before, not blocks, but boulder sort of obstacles and everything, you have to hit Bowser when you see his face, which is easier said than done, seriously. And if you get hit, then it'll just repeat the shockwave attack, which is annoying as hell. I think he jumps 3 times here. Yep, he does. Finally got him, and then it's just a case of hitting him in where it hurts there, and then onto the next bit. He starts doing the shockwave attack again. Yeah. I think there's 2 phases to this fight. Don't ask me about that, but yeah. That shockwave attack is really annoying, as you know. But, there you go. Ow, that hurt. Seriously, what are you doing, Bowser? Being a pain in the ass as usual, that's what he's doing. No. Oh, shooting off star bits there, that's insane, dude. Okay, so Fat Mario gets hit and Bowser just comes straight out of his boulder form there. That is actually quite funny. I'm not gonna lie. Am I going back to the observatory here? Seems like a waste, seriously, against... what is the final boss? I guess I wanted a break or something? Yeah, that makes sense. Finally, I hit him, and again, now you have to hit him more times, and given that he's rolling around the arena like crazy. Yeah. Then we'll fall down to this planet. Now here, things get a bit more interesting. Bowser uses his fireballs, yes, but also starts using Sonic's spin attack. Yeah, I think Sonic should sue him there. But in order to hit Bowser, doing Sonic's spin dash of all things, basically you need to use the, there's a green hit plants, as I call them. They were in previous galaxies, of course, but there we go. And then it'll just start with the fireballs again before going to ruling mode. In fact, maybe it's a bit more like Katamari Damacy, I don't know. Make no sense though. And then we go all the way down here to seemingly this lava world. And here things get even more interesting. Bowser starts off with the ground pound attack again, and then goes into rolling mode. There is nothing to hit him with this time, so we'll just have to wait until he comes out of rolling mode and make him ground pound at the thing, which is easier said than done, seriously. That's what I'm trying to do with Bowser, but to no avail. Yeah, what I'm trying to do with Mario is get Bowser to land on one of the blast thingies, which, as I say, easier said than done. Honestly, the amount of times you just ground pound is insane. Move off to one side, absolutely. And then, stay there, Mario! There we go. Bowser torches his ass, apparently, because those are made of lava. And then quickly head over to... That's the other thing. Bowser's tail. You don't know where he's gonna go here, seriously. So that's gonna make things a lot harder because Bowser's positioning is all over the place. I mean, that he's running all over the arena with that sort of thing. To avoid Bowser's rolling attack, all you need to do really is move to one side. That's fairly easy. It is hitting his tail, really. Because what happens there, Bowser will kind of, if you get close to him, turn around and try and run away while shaking his tail to douse the fire and everything, but yeah. Now what is Bowser gonna do? Again, he starts off with the fireballs again. And then maybe the shockwaves? Yeah, thought so. I think he does 4 or 5 now. Maybe 6 even. Yahoo, aga. Hey. Well, stay in one place. There we go, and once again we hit his tail, and this time does the rolling thing, of course. And there we go, and that's pretty much it. Bowser's down, so enjoy the final scene, where Bowser actually doesn't shrink down to size. That's in Galaxy 2, and just falls directly into the lava. Strangely, doesn't become dry Bowser, unlike in the Galaxy movie.
Welcome! Welcome, new galaxy!
Well, that was Super Mario Galaxy, a game which I absolutely love, unlike the movie. Also, I think the sequel's even better. More on that when I decide to do the sequel, but yes, that was Super Mario Galaxy. I say I actually like it more than Mario Sunshine. Sorry, but some of the secret calls just do my head in. But yeah, the addition of the spin attack is very welcome. The triple jump all seem to work really well, and translate actually really well to the Switch. The problem is the aforementioned flight power-up, which I've already gone over, which only works in, the hub world, and that one area in the Gateway Galaxy, but where you're collecting purple coins. More on that a bit later, but yeah. And I also like the addition of the new power-ups. I think the Boo Mario does take some work getting used to, however, given the ability to bounce off of objects as Boo Mario. But still a really good game, and still holds up very well after all these years. So, with that said, I will still be looking at Super Mario Galaxy, because I still want to look at the Trial Galaxies, although maybe not the Swoop Galaxy, but we'll see, we'll see. So I'm definitely not done with this game yet. And also some of the hidden Hungry Luma galaxies as well. Oh yes, I'm going there. Anyway, that being said, I will see you then. Goodbye!
Thank you so much for playing my game.